Caitlin Clark, MVP candidate. Caitlin Clark, 2026 MVP candidate. Caitlin Clark. Surely I cannot be serious. And I'm just feeding red meat to her fans. First, don't call me Shirley. Come on. It hurts my soul if you don't get that joke. But yes, I am serious. And it's absolutely wild with everything that's gone on with the Indiana Fever that we can even think about Caitlin Clark being an MVP candidate. But yes, guess what, folks? There are numbers to back that up. The season she is having, when you take everything into consideration, is it's crazy. It absolutely is crazy. By the way, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Truly appreciate all of your support. Hope you all having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19, of course. Quick favor, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know how much that means to me and how important it is for the channel. All right, so let's take a look. We hear a lot about, well, from her haters, right? From the Hatelins, how much of a how she's having a bad season, how her season is down, how they have figured her out, how she is struggling. And yet, somehow, with everything else, with a system that doesn't suit her, with a coach that doesn't like her, with Kelsey Mitchell being a black hole, Caitlin Clark is putting up better numbers than she did her rookie season overall. Okay, not everything is up. Her assists are a little down. Although again, if we take certain things into consideration, like minutes up, her points up actually dramatically. She's up over 26 points a game. If she were playing the same number of minutes she played in her rookie season, she'd be averaging like 26.1, 26.2 points per game. But I mean, her field goal percentage is higher than it was her rookie year. Her 3-point percentage is higher than it was her rookie year. Not by much. It's 34.5% to 34.4%. But think of some of the games she had this season, especially early on, how poorly she shot from 3-point range, and yet it is still a higher number. Her 2-point percentage is a little bit down, 52.6 from 53.3, but she's taking a couple of 2-pointers more per game. She's actually taken 7.5 2-point shots per game to go with 7.63. She has a much more even balance, well, as even as it can get compared to before. Her effective field goal percentage exactly the same as her rookie year, right? 21 points, 7.9 assists. I'm guessing if we went through the all the film, those assist numbers would be up dramatically. She is sixth in the WNBA in scoring. She is second in the WNBA in assists. Her turnovers are down compared to 2024 and compared to last year as well, although we kind of don't really talk about that since it was, 13 games. The Fever currently have the fifth best record in the WNBA, but that's only one game behind number four Dallas. It's only 1.5 games behind number three Aces. It is only 2 games behind number two Golden State. The biggest gap, of course, is from them to one Minnesota, 4.5 games, which still isn't out of the realm of possibility. Oh, and by the way, those numbers that I were mentioned, Caitlin Clark, sixth in the WNBA in scoring. Caitlin Clark, second in the WNBA in assists. You know where she's struggling though? Where she's really struggling? Where she's number 33 minutes played per game. Yes, Caitlin Clark is sixth in the league in scoring and second in the league in assists. Did I mention that? And yet she is 33rd in the league in minutes played per game, which again goes to the whole Stephanie White nonsense. There is no injury. There has not been an injury. The entire minute restriction thing is a fabrication. It is a lie from Stephanie White. And if it's the medical staff, well, then there might be some malpractice issues that we could get into, although I don't think Caitlyn would go there. But there is absolutely people go, how do you know? How do I have common sense, logic, ability to reason. I watch Caitlin Clark play, and I can tell the way she's been playing since they started the minute restriction is that she is not injured. She absolutely does not have a back issue. And by the way, that minutes restriction has been going on since June 20th, maybe the 21st. Last game where she played 30 minutes. Think about that. Over a month of Caitlin Clark playing games without playing 30 minutes. Now, that is the only thing that by the way, I still have the one of the insane stats for you that is even more wild considering the minute restriction thing we've got going on here. But that is maybe the biggest issue because with that, we get a lot of inconsistencies with the way Stephanie White manages Caitlin Clark's minutes and the way she manages the style of play. Well, just listen to the last 5 games. If we go back to 7-12 and then come forward to right before the All-Star game, Caitlin Clark's points 12, 13, 45, 17, 27. Now, all players go up and down, all players have bad games, but that is seriously erratic. Minutes 24, 26, 29, 26, 27. That is ridiculous. Again, Caitlin Clark has not played 30 minutes in a game since June 20th. And she has to deal with Stephanie White's system. And yet, listen to this. Caitlin Clark, this is from Real App. Caitlin Clark is averaging, when you combine, right, the whole points assist, points generated, 38.3 points per game. And oh, that is the highest season average in WNBA history. Caitlin Clark is responsible for 38.3 points per game. Now, of course, I think she's responsible for more than that just because of the gravity she brings in being on the court. So even when she's not getting a direct assist or scoring herself, she has a huge influence on the quality of the shot that her teammates get simply by being on the court. She elevates the entire team, as I said in another video, so I won't spend too much time on that. But that, of course, makes her incredibly valuable, even with the season that she's having. If you want to get into the money of it all, FanDuel right now has her fourth in MVP odds. Now, there's a huge gap. There's not much of a gap between 2, 3, and 4. There's a huge gap between 1 and everyone else because of A'ja Wilson, because everyone thinks that the WNBA is going to give it to A'ja, whether she earns it or not. That's simply how the league goes. But A'ja Wilson's not generating 38.3 points per game. She doesn't have the gravity of Caitlin Clark. She certainly isn't doing it on, the 33rd most minutes per game in the WNBA. Wow, that's absolutely crazy. And what I want to finish up with on that, which is really kind of wild, because this comes from ESPN Insights, which is their analytics. Teams most likely to win the WNBA championship. Number 1, Indiana Fever, who of course are led by Caitlin Clark. 24% chance. Now it's close with them, right? Las Vegas Aces, 23%. Then the Lynx at 16%, the Liberty at 15%, Dream at 13%. It's setting up for quite a second half. The only if I'm going to give you the wild card is, of course, Stephanie White. If Stephanie White doesn't change, can Caitlin Clark be so unbelievably good, even though, of course, she's been that when I just said highest points per game combined average in WNBA history. But can she continue to be that good that she outplays not just the system with Stephanie White? And we also see how Caitlin Clark gets a lot of the worst lineup combinations, but can she do it in the minutes? The minutes she averaged almost 36 minutes a game her rookie year. She's down to 29, folks. I mean, 6 minutes per game. That is a lot. But anyway, yeah, man, people are missing it, but Caitlin Clark is a legit MVP candidate right now. As insane as that is to think about with all the things we've been talking about all season. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. I will talk to you later.